Good evening. Well, I thought I'd have just a quick catch up with you guys, talk through a couple of bits. First of all, is an update on Maddie, because I know a few of you have asked. Everything is going swimmingly well. I wouldn't change a thing about her. She is the best decision I've ever made, and if anybody is thinking about it, go for it. It gives you so much freedom, and in these strange times it gives me a bit of a bolt hole. No, I haven't been staying away in her. I know we're under lockdown, but the times that we have been able to travel, I've taken full advantage of her and got out and made the most of the freedom that we have had. Tripod, yes, the K&F concept, something like a TC253, something like that, carbon fibre tripod. I've had it for a year, maybe a year and a half now, and it has taken some proper abuse from me, as does most of my gear, and I'm still more than happy with it. There is a little bit of the black paint flaking off where the clips are for the legs, and one of the rubber covers on the twist grip for the leg locks, that's become a little bit loose, but it's no biggie. I believe it's a kind of issue with that type of leg. I just have to grip the twist lock a little bit tighter, and then the leg stays in place. So that's fine. We are yet again in very strange times. We're in lockdown. Should be ending on the 2nd of December, I believe, so fingers crossed. Although this time it's a little bit more relaxed. We are allowed to travel. They have requested that we stay local. Depends what your definition of local is, but I have resisted the temptation to go to the coast, because my nearest coast is about an hour and a half, and I don't think that's local at all. So I have taken the opportunity to scout out some places that are local to me. One particular place I've found I've absolutely fallen in love with, and I could quite happily spend every weekend there, but I think that would get a bit boring for you guys. I have enough videos to keep me going till Christmas week, because if things carry on the way they are, when we come out of lockdown on the 2nd of December, if they then impose further restrictions, I can see I am going to start to struggle. So I've got as many videos done as I could during the period we had our freedom. So hopefully it doesn't get too boring. And finally, I have this. Those of you who watched my vlog I think it was last weekend, I put it out, about the photo book that I did for myself. Doing that gave me the impetus to produce a smaller book which I can offer for sale, and it's in here, and I'm really pleased with it. It's the first time I've done a book for sale. It's an A5 and comes presented in this little black box which has a foam insert to keep it nice and tidy and neat and stop it rattling around. A little bit more protection whilst it's being posted. Popped it in some tissue paper. Now I'm not sure how much of this you're going to see, but we'll have a go. There is on the front cover, yeah, I thought it might be a little bit too light, a little bit too dark for you to pick out. But the title is actually on the cover, and it's called Less is More. And it is a collection of my minimal images. Now this is not probably going to focus properly because it is quite dark in here. Yes. I'll take some stills so you can see what's what. There are 12 images in that. As I say, it's A5, square back book. Be nice on your little coffee table. But I'm quite pleased with that. As with everything I do, I deliberately put an error in it, because nothing is ever perfect, least of all my photography. But as you see, there's a little bit of writing, excuse me, itchy nose, a little bit of writing regards each image that I have in there. The paper is quite nice and thick and it has a lovely sheen on it. It's a mixture of colour and mono images. Sholston. Each of the images, it tells you where each of the images was actually taken. And right on the inside of the back cover, we have a QR code, which is a link to my website, and a mugshot of me. Oh dear. So I thought I would offer that for sale as a limited edition. There are only 10 of these books in existence. Oops. To wrap it back up. Although this is my copy, so that means there are just 9 for sale. And I know at the moment that money is quite tight for a lot of people. I'm no exception to that. The one other good thing about this lockdown is it's stopping me spending a fortune on fuel. So I am offering that for sale at just £20 plus postage and packing. UK postage and packing will probably be about £3. It's quite lightweight and it's just the right size to fit through your letterbox, because there's nothing, I find nothing more frustrating than coming home from work to find a card through my door to say the post has tried to deliver something and he's taken it to the depot. So that will fit through a letterbox and it'll come in a jiffy bag or in some form of protective cover so it doesn't get bashed about in the post. But that is just £20. If anybody would like a copy, pop me a message through on email. The email address is down here, or it could be up there. It's certainly in the links below. And that's it. So I'm hoping you are all safe and well. Look after yourselves, look after your loved ones. Keep battling through this. We've got to keep smiling. It will come to an end, I'm sure, eventually. And we'll be able to go back to normal. So you look after yourself. Tomorrow's video is out at the usual time of 11:30. And it is the penultimate one from the Cairngorms. And luckily we had some light and we had some colour. So I shall see you all tomorrow morning. Bye for now.